Scared away.
So he's gone. So I hit up my other contact at the record label and said, well, haven't heard anything out of Sun 9. I'm assuming it's because it was booked with the other guy. So I guess we'll have Sun 9 back on at some other stage of the game. However, that frees us up a segment here. So why don't we do this? Samantha, give us a little bit more details about you.
I don't know.
So Jay can know a little bit more about you.
Okay. Well, I was telling them during the commercial break about Kansas. I'm actually originally from Junction City, Kansas. So.
Oh no, Junction City, Kansas.
We were having
boy.
fun off record.
Yeah.
Boy.
So I'm originally from Junktown, so it's nice to get that kind of Kansas perspective.
Oh, I can tell you some stories about Junction City, Kansas, and Beast Mode, and Weasel Wiesel, and all the crew.
All of them. That's all of the people. Yeah.
The
So I recently
45,000 dudes that are in Beast Mode, and there's only 2 guys on stage with microphones. Yes.
Yep. So I recently wrote a review for Hash and Show. I don't know if you know Hash.
Yes.
Yeah. So recently I wrote his review. I wrote his press release for their new album. And yeah, I think I have about 7 more reviews I have to write. Everyone's been keeping me very busy. I just also did a review for Reginelli Gambino. He's Master P's cousin.
Wow.
And he just showed me a lot of love this morning on IG, posted my review. So I'm getting more followers. So I just been kind of trying to start this thing about supporting artists. Because as you guys know, we've had a very rough year. It's really been bad for the music industry. They can't do shows and things like that. So I just kind of jumped on doing this artist support, getting their music more out there.
That's awesome.
So,
Yeah, it's hard for us cosplayers and authors too.
yeah. Everybody in any form of the entertainment industry is going through it right now. Seriously. So we just got to, support each other more.
So where can people see your reviews? Do you have a website we can direct people to, or?
That's in the plan as far as getting a website started. Right now, I've been sending them directly to the managers or the artists so they can kind of do what they want with them. But as soon as I get a whole bunch compiled, I plan on then just doing a mass post, getting the website. I've been getting
Facebook page.
Yeah, do you
What
have
about Facebook page?
Yeah, I have my own. I have a my own Facebook page, but I also want to start a business one.
Yes.
The link with that as well, and start kind of posting them on there because I've been getting wonderful feedback. It's been great. I've had a couple of magazines trying to offer me, to write for them.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
My friend Pen Game Classic, he's a rapper. He just released Graffiti Rap, and he's trying to get me on Industry Certified to write for them as well. So there's a whole lot of plans in the works.
That's awesome.
Well,
that's fantastic.
You got the brains and you got the looks.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So Samantha, what did you think of Iris, our first guest that we had today?
Oh, I loved her. She's got a great personality. I love her. I could see myself hanging out with her. She's great. She's great. I love
We were
her.
having chick time.
Yes, we were.
Jeez.
I was like, I'm about to put up the Christmas tree this afternoon after that, man. That was, she got me in the spirit.
Of course, she was kind of surprised when we were both speaking in Hebrew.
Yes. That really took her like, what's going on?
So how do you end up from Junction City into the Pacific time zone?
Oh my goodness! Well, but before that, I was in New Jersey for a while.
Of course you were in New Jersey. That's always how. There's one thing that always on this program, it's either Iowa or New Jersey. And part of the reason why it's New Jersey is because we have a good friend by the name of Michael Nagy who does video interviews and writes and does photos and things for kjagradio.com. And he is originally from New Jersey. He's originally, I think it's from Camden. And he moved back to New Jersey. And when he moved, he didn't have anybody to ride in the U-Haul with him, so I rode in the U-Haul with him, and I got to experience New Jersey. And it's like a whole nother country out there. It's just basically a walking Andrew Dice Clay routine as far as I'm concerned.
It depends what part you're into. I live more in South Jersey. I live near Philly, so I got to hang out in Philly a lot too.
Okay, well that's good because that Nagy loves Philly. He at one time told me, he was like, I've got this friend who's gonna get this house, and we're gonna live in this house. There's gonna be like 15 of us. We're gonna live in this house in Philadelphia, and then that never happened. So I don't know. I don't know if COVID restrictions shut down the 15 people living in the house in Philly or what happened. But so
you haven't had a Subway sandwich until you've been to New Jersey. Didn't you know that?
Have you been to this place called Jersey Mike's?
Yes.
Because I was told by Nagy constantly, they don't have Subways in New Jersey. They have this thing called Jersey Mike's. And so he took me to Jersey Mike's, and he had me stand in front of the photo of New Jersey, the map, and take a photo, and it just was this totally ridiculous thing. And then he took me for some real New Jersey pizza. And he told me at one point, he goes, they don't even have Pizza Huts here in New Jersey. Now he's telling me this as we're getting out of the car. And as I get out of the car, I turn around, and right behind us is a Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
But they don't have Pizza Huts in New Jersey, according to that.
They don't have scenery and nature.
They don't have nature. See, this is something that Samantha can clear up for us. When you were in Junction City, you seen nature, right? You seen trees and things.
Yeah, you go to Milford Lake.
Okay, according to Nagy, there's no nature in the state of Kansas.
No,
he had to go to New Jersey for that.
You know what? There is so much nature in Kansas that there's tornadoes.
Man, I lucked out though. We didn't really get tornadoes touching down in JC. It was more around us.
Yes.
Got worse than us.
Well, I'll tell you, when you've got Weasel Wiesel and Beast Mode in town, they're their own tornado. You don't need to have a natural disaster when you got the 2,500 guys that are in beast mode. So we promoted I'll take the bullet on this one. I helped promote a concert at a bar there in Junction City several years ago. And we brought in this group called Wicked Ways, and they basically are insane clown posse with blacklight face paint. And they showed up with their Astro van, and they wanted to be paid in full ahead of time. And Beast Mode, probably at least one carload full of Beast Mode showed up, and they wanted to be paid, and they said, well, if we don't get paid, there's going to be trouble. And then at one point, one of the guys in Beast Mode gets on the phone, and I don't know. I felt like I was, I don't know. I don't know where I felt like I was at, but all of a sudden, these 45 cars pull up, and about 1,000 dudes jump out of each of these cars, and it's all the Beast Mode guys. And all the dudes, the two guys in the Astro van go, we're going to go back to our hotel. We'll see you guys later at the concert. So they leave. And I said, what was that about? They go, you don't come to Junction City and fuck with Beast Mode. So I got to learn firsthand. You don't mess with Beast Mode in Junction City. So So do you know of DJ Spawn?
No.
No. Okay, because there's this DJ that is from the Junction City, Topeka kind of area, and his name is DJ Spawn, and he's got turntables and the whole 9 yards. He's like a traveling circus. And it seems like everybody from Junction City at one point has bumped into DJ Spawn. So you're like the second person I know of from Junction City that doesn't know DJ Spawn, so that's good.
Yeah, I haven't been.
No, that's not good. That's like the opposite.
So you end up you go to New Jersey of all places. How do you end up where you are now from New Jersey?
Well, after Jersey, it's funny. After Jersey, I came back to Kansas for a little bit.
Okay.
For a couple of years. Then went back to the East Coast to Virginia, and I rested near D.C. And then after that, I ended up here in Seattle, like January 2019, just because of my work. You know, my day job is in optometry, but eventually that might not be my day job anymore if things really start picking up. So, you know, I'm loving this. So
you're out there in Seattle of all places. I have a really good friend who's a porn star who lives in Seattle. Her name is Catherine Taylor. She's originally from the great country of Canada, but she can't go back to Canada because if she goes back to Canada, they're going to keep her. So she's living in Seattle right now.
yeah,
She's nice. She's classy.
yeah.
She paid for two $30 breakfast buffets when we were in Vegas this last year. Yes. Well, she did, and her husband did. He didn't know till he got the bill later. But, so Jay, what is this thing that you were doing or supposed to be doing or was doing this weekend with this expo for cosplayers or something? What the hell is this?
It's online. It's like a Facebook event where if you go into the event, everybody's posting stuff. And so they're just supporting artists because we're tired of not going to Comic-Cons and we miss everybody.
I think we might have our guest.
Them dressing up in
on.
cosplay, and we miss their books and their music. And
we're going to see if they can hear us. Can you guys hear us? You're live on the air. Who is this? Uh-oh.
I can't hear them.
I don't think they can hear me. Can you guys hear me? No. Okay, well then what we'll do is I'm going to call them back on Skype. So, we will
That's what's going on with the expo is it's a
yes,
live event.
tell us more about this expo while I try to dial these blokes as they
Well, usually it only has, like the local Comic-Cons in Wichita are so used to connecting with people just in the United States. And this expo has actually opened doors up to people overseas. And I heard that there's people overseas actually participating in this online event. So it's fascinating.
I love Comic-Con. The one in Seattle here was nice last year. That was fun. We had a ball, and it was we didn't even have to go in. Everybody was out downtown. We had just a good time. They had the band and everything. It's fun.
Well, Jiggy will have to tell you about the time he conned me into wearing Catwoman to a New Year's Eve party.
Oh.
That was with Michael Nagy. We were at we went to was it Kansas City or whatever?
Yeah, it was Kansas City, I think.
And so we went to some goth club, or what he believed to be a goth club, or what he considered to be a goth club. Because Michael Nagy is like into all these vampire bands and all this industrial music and people being loud and yelling and all these things. So we go to this.
I had people purposely brushing up against me because they wanted to feel if Catwoman was real. And then if I posted pictures with them, it's like, okay, so at normal Comic Cons, cosplay's not consent. But if you've had alcohol, evidently cosplay's consent. So if I took pictures with people, they were like just kind of feeling the leather because it was like nice and soft and skin tight.
There you go.
Yes, quite interesting, I'll have to say.
Definitely experience I'll never forget.
Yes, a whole nother experience.
Yeah, next time I have to actually retire this Catwoman costume, and I've got to get the Halle Berry one. I know it shows more skin, but I've got to be able to stay cool.
Okay. See, now they're really gonna be trying to steal on you now. You come out with the Halle Berry costume.
I'll make sure to get a selfie with you.
Oh, there you go. That's great.
So,
Jiggy just totally missed that flirtation.
yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened to this. What happened to this guest that was trying to call in? I don't know what the hell is going on there.
You know what's frustrating, Samantha? My view of Skype, all I can see is like your chin and your chest.
Really? Oh man. Is this better?
No, yeah, that's better, yeah, because now I
Okay.
can see your chest again.
Okay.
Jesus.
What little that I have.
What a circus. What a circus here today. Yeah, wait. So if you miss us live, you can find us on the Mix on Tuesdays, and of course 990 WBOB as well. And we are internationally live on 107.5 FM in the United Kingdom on Leicester. And DJ Dan will be with us here in about an hour or so, and we will see what he is up to. He of course is probably going to be I was going to say he's going to probably be drunk, but no, he won't be drunk. Although it would be funny if DJ Dan was drunk. What? What
'Tis
happened?
the season to be jolly.
Well, it is. It is that. Let's try. Let's see. Where is? I would have thought that they would have checked in here, but apparently.
So, Samantha, have you worn any costumes?
Yeah. Do you cosplay at all?
Oh no, I haven't worn any of the costumes. But you know what I would like to do if I ever get to participate? I would love to be Akasha from Queen of the Damned. I would love to do that. So that's my spirit demon. So I think one day I might do an Akasha.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like, you see your Akasha?
So Jay, this Facebook thing is not. It's just you guys promoting yourselves. It's not like you're doing a virtual Comic-Con or something.
Well, I mean, there's Notes and Nerds are doing interviews, and if I wasn't so busy with your show and some other things around this house this weekend, I would be doing interviews too.
Well, you can leave any time. If you've got interviews to do, you don't have to stay.
But see Samantha. And
Well,
see,
there you go. Then you wouldn't have to. I've still got her on my screen. I don't know where she went on. Jay has all sorts of. I would love to see what Jay's Skype setup is, because there are times she'll be like, "I miss people," and they're still there. Or I can't hear them, and they're still
all
here.
I can see is her chin and her chest.
Yeah, because I can see my old. Can't you?
I can see the whole gimmick, the ceiling fan. I can see the orange Money in the Bank briefcase behind you there that she's going to cash in for a title shot at some point.
Art set, yeah.
Oh, it's an art set. Okay, I thought you were going to cash that in for a WWE title shot at some point with your with your briefcase there.
I'm rolling like that, not yet.
So how did Samantha become a a co-host when I haven't really seen her as a guest?
This came together this last week. I got information from a gentleman by the name of Fotifo, and we got connected, and I asked her if she wanted to do a couple bands and co-host with us, and then she is going to fill in next week for you while you are off doing your whatever you're doing. Your weird thing you're going to be doing, Jay. I don't know. I can't officially say anything because you're one of these people that you don't want people to know your business. So she's off doing something. She's.
I'm pleading the fifth. I am not having like
1, 2,
more
3,
than
4,
10
5.
people for a potluck. So I'm just gonna have like a 3-person potluck. Yeah.
That's it. Look at that.
Yeah.
She's just doing 1 to 3 people at her humble abode, as they say. Okay. Now this next.
Yeah, this is a live show, and I would be like incriminating myself.
You would be
if I said I
incriminating
was
yourself.
having-
Yes. So I've got to track down. Well, actually, why don't we do this? I'm going to hang up with you guys here. I'm going to take a commercial break, and I will reconnect with you guys after the break. So give me about 3 minutes, and I'll be right back with you guys. So we are going to do this. I am going to take a quick little break, and I'm going to figure out just where the hell we need to go next with all this. Maybe if my music will fire.
Jiggy Jaguar
Thank you.
experience continues after a short break on the